Hello everyone, my name is Goldino3. This is my YouTube channel. On this channel, I just want to show some of my favorite games. Those primarily being grand strategy, like Hearts of Iron or Civilization, automation, base building games like Satisfactory, Factorio. I always love those, big place in my heart. I'm a supply chain professional. So it just makes my head click. Something about those have just always been a fun time for me to play. Or like simulation, kind of more laid back casual games. I mean, RimWorld is a sim game. Wouldn't really call it laid back casual. But that Dwarf Fortress, kind of everything in that category. Or Manor Lords, which is what I'm playing today. Just kind of in the mood to start a new game of this with the big patch coming in. It's the beta right now, but it's on Unreal Engine. Added like fishing, pigs, updated from Unreal Engine 4 to 5. I know I have like crossbowmen. Still no like city walls, unfortunately, but yeah. So let's get this playthrough started. Just kind of looking around the area. No berries or anything, so fishing is definitely going to be what we have to do for a primary food source, that and hunting, until we can get a farm going. But I don't really love getting farming going for a while, just due to how many families you have to use to assign for it. And we're not really having a ton of fertility, except I think it's going to be wheat, which, I mean, it's good enough, so we'll make do with that. But for now, though, gotta figure out where we actually want to do the heart of the city. Just kind of scanning around the map, though. I think we have a nice little cliff face over there. That's probably where I'm going to end up building it, just because we can have a little defensible area all around it, which would be pretty cool. Which is honestly something in this game you don't see a ton. I'm just testing to make sure it's actually going to be where they can't walk up, because I've had it a few times where it looks like it's a defensible area, but there's actually a path up the hill. Get stabbed in the butt by the raiding parties. So yeah, that's definitely going to be a spot for me to pick. Maybe a bit weird to build on, but I'm kind of fun, because I usually always just do it more on like a flatter hill. This is one of the, to me, I think the first time I started in this area with the cliff face on it. And as always with this game, you have to get a logging camp down immediately. It's not very forgiving, so if you build too much without getting it down, you literally just lose the game. That's it. No more logs, no more nothing. Which is always a fun time. Found the one out the hard way the first game. I think one of the first things I always try to figure out, once I decide where the village is going to be, where do I want to put the market square? You always got to figure out where you're going to put the well, just because there's only so many spots you can, so you have the underground water access. Always try to make it kind of close to the square, close to central, corner it off, make it look pretty. That's really probably my favorite part of this game. That's just how natural everything ends up looking, just because the chaotic way you can place the roads. They always fill in the area correctly, which is really fun. But yeah, it's a steep area to build on, so maybe like we kind of have the cliff wall coming in there. Makes it a bit different than the other builds I've done, but I mean, I may be able to squeeze them in. Which thankfully I can. Really the question is if I'll be able to build right here at all. Which I don't really know I'll be able to, unless if I can dig around with it enough. Still no luck. Probably just settle for the flatter areas first, make it a bit easier on myself. Let's see. probably need to get food down as well. When we start running low on supplies, looks like we only got 2 months left anyways, so it kind of makes that a pretty big priority. Just gotta figure out where the hell the fishing hut is, because first time I ever played if it being in the game. Not logistics. Foraging. Okay. Not where I would expect it to be, or I don't really know how this building works either, if it needs to be on the water or close to it. There's a little path built on up over there. That's kind of the hard part at the start of this game, is balancing the preferences, because you want to get to 50% happiness as soon as possible. As fast as you do that, the faster you can get more families coming in. The more families coming in, more you can get done. Sure, you need more food, but it's kind of worth the trade-off. Because if you have more families, you can sign more to fishing, maybe even get farming going, get hunting going, and even get your standing army going, which is a big deal, because it's after 2 or 3 years of this game, raiding parties can come in. Alright, let's go back and check. Which, of course, none of the houses are yet to be completed, but I still think we're expanding further out there. And yeah, it looks like I can literally just go through and wall off along the edge here, which is nice because I'm next to like, the Baron's land over there. So when eventually I do try to take it, I'll have a bit of static defenses to help me out, which will be a bit easier for it. So praise be for that. I just think that's going to be a long ways away until I can do that, unfortunately. Go back, make sure the logging camp's actually doing what it needs to do. Which it looks like it is. I don't know, maybe time that we start thinking about getting that fishing hut up and running, because I kind of just left that to be for some reason. I was going to find it again first. Yeah, seems like a good enough spot for it. Yeah, so it looks like I can also hunt, which will help a bit. Because to upgrade your buildings, or just essentially just the houses up to level 2, you need 2 separate types of food sources, which can be a bit tricky, but I'm not seeing really cheese. Because usually bread's a surefire way to do it. But if you hunt and time it right, you'll have both the fish and also the venison in the market at the same time, which will then let you have a small little spot that you can sit there and upgrade to level 2 real quick, because you need level 2 to start producing just weapons in general. Because the second you build a stockpile, you get 20 spears and 20 shields, so you can have a small little this militia. It's not enough to stop the raiders in the first wave, but it's a good little start. So you really, really, really have to focus on getting up to level 2. I'm just kind of checking again to see what all I can farm and when I really need to do it. A lot of woods over there too, but I don't really like clear cutting it out. So I'd rather just put a logging camp over there and just get it free. So just chopping it all down. Is when you do it by placing a field there, you just destroy all those trees. Wood goes nowhere, so it's always been of a shame to do that. Every time I do that, I really, really, really regret it, because you come back and crap. Like, you have foresters to replant trees, but they take a long time to do that, though. Yeah, approval's still dropping, because we have a lot of homelessness, because we only have a house built so far. Actually, no, never mind, none of them are complete. So kind of really, really got to get this focused in, which means I need to build a storehouse soon. Just get fishermen going, increase that a bit, hopefully get some more logs chopped down here. So we really got to get these houses up and running. Just checking out the fishermen though. Let's check back in on the city. We're not a city yet, not even a house. So really gotta get that going. The longer we take, the worse our approval gets, unfortunately. Let's get the rest of these down and see if I can figure out a way this time. There we go. I don't know really what changed. It's something big, because now we can actually build them. So, when you're looking there, you have the houses in that little like extra area in the back. That's really important to have because it lets you build like the blacksmith, the bower shops, like chicken coops, all back there. And let's get this warehouse down. Probably should have done that a bit earlier, but it's been a while since I played this. Fishermen are still going, which is good to see. Get it back up to fastest speed possible because I'm a bit lazy and waiting on it all to happen. This game at 1 speed takes forever for anything to get done. It's really fun to watch, but dear lord, it's not that much fun to play to me. Let's get this granary up and going. Once I do that, it means once we have a market going, we can have food being sold at the market. Make sure no one is starving in our little village. And still not a house built. Loving it. Let's get these priorities up a little bit higher. Need to be the first thing we target here because the longer these people stay at home, the longer it's going to take for us to get a positive approval, which really just kind of starts snowballing because until you can get extra families, it just takes forever. As you can see just in this video so far, not a house has been built. Just once you get more family members going, you can have more families just out there constructing. Saw pit. Don't want to put her over here though. Let's get this hitching post moved over. This is gonna kind of be my industry area. Look and see is around the map. There's a little water effect there though. I don't really know how much of this I'll be able to claim before the Baron does. I'm always really bad at doing that. I just kind of wish they had AI villages in the game already. I know that's coming eventually, but it'd be fun to see another little village being built up somewhere else on the map that you're trying to compete directly against. There's not yet, it seems, though. Hopefully at some point. This granary's also taking forever to build. We're waiting on that. I think it's probably time to start wrapping up this first session. But let me know what y'all think of this series. I'm trying something a bit different Factorio, and yeah. If you like it, just leave a like and subscribe and just let me know. Thank you all for watching.